So next thing we're going to have a look at is calculating the distance between 2 points. Here is the formula. In my experience, you people love your formulas. Here it is. It's x1 minus, it's the square root of x1 minus x2 all squared plus y1 minus y2 all squared. Once again, I don't like the formula. It's a good formula, don't get me wrong, it works, but there's a lot of formulas. There's lots of x1, x2, y1 squares and stuff like that, and it's just a rehash of Pythagoras' theorem. Honestly, if you just draw these 2 points, you can just draw a triangle, Pythagoras it, and it'll work. You don't have to substitute stuff. So let's have a look at this thing in action. So I'm going to take this 1 and 1, I'm going to draw that point, that's about here. I'm going to draw the other point, 5 and 7, 5 and 7, it's going to be about there. So I'm finding that distance there. So here we are at 1 and 1. Let me just draw that clearer. 1 and 1, and here we are at 5 and 7. So what we've done, we've gone from 1 across to 5, we've gone a distance of 4. We've gone from 1, we've gone up to 7, we've gone a distance of 6. So based on that, we're going to find that the distance, we use a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So in this case, we're saying 6 squared plus 4 squared equals d squared. So here we've got 36 plus 16 equals d squared. So what's that, 52? So we imply that d squared equals 52. So then d equals the square root of 52. Plug that into the calculator and away you go. We can substitute these values into here. So let's have a look. D equals the square root, I'm going to use a different colour, of 1 minus 5 all squared plus 1 minus 7 all squared. So we'll say 1 minus 5 is 4, so it's going to be negative 4 to the power of 4. It's not going to be 4 to the power of 4 at all. That's going to be negative 4 squared. I've done it again. Negative 4 squared plus negative 6 squared. And once again, we end up with square root. 16 plus 36, finding the square root of all that. So we've got square root of 52. That's what I can say. Like I said, I think it's easy if you draw it. Just draw it in your Pythagoras theorem. It's a bit weird getting negative numbers for a distance. Effectively, you're looking at what's the difference between one point and the other. You shouldn't get a negative distance, but that's the way the formula works. That's why you square it. But like I said, for me, draw it, draw your 2 points, turn it into a triangle, Pythagoras theorem. You are welcome to substitute value straight into this thing though. It works just as well to find the answer, but I think this gives you a better idea of visualizing what's going on.